This is called What's the Real Deal? All right. So I'm going to just say
I didn't
some
get any
things.
prep on this at all.
That's not. This is kind of like
This
the
is
map
unscripted.
situation, dude.
Okay.
You don't get no map in Major League Fishing the night before.
Okay.
Now we can work on changing them rules if you'd like.
I'm good the way they are.
Right. So what's a real deal? If you were, what's a real deal with this giant trophy case you've got at your place?
My deal?
Yeah.
The real deal of mine.
Real deal.
I got a couple of second places, and I've got a bunch of those little ones, like little local derby deals. His
Wednesday night jackpotters.
I've got a championship one of those.
Did you build a special trophy case? I mean, in preparation of large, cumbersome trophies?
You know those old printers trays that
Yeah.
people do? That's where I got my trophies in one of those.
Oh, boy.
Now
He's got them
his
most of them, I
trophy.
think, like in a shoebox or something.
Yeah, his is the real deal.
His is
You
the
know
real
what I mean?
deal?
Yeah.
His trophy case?
I'm just trying to get where he's already been.
So what's a real deal on your trophy case, Kevin? Tell us.
I don't really have a trophy case. My wife,
He's got a trophy room.
Did she put them in a whole different house, or did you buy some extra acreage?
no.
He bricked his shop with.
It's not about the
plaques.
trophies.
Not about the trophy.
It's not about the trophies.
It's not just the satisfaction.
I do enjoy winning.
Yeah, you do.
You've seen it before. I've seen it before.
Have you seen him win?
I would enjoy winning too.
What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy instead of winning? Finishing.
I guess camaraderie. I guess.
What about second place?
Second
You
place?
beat me before. I mean,
I beat you.
there has to have been enough time. I'm sure you'd probably remember
It
it.
has to be one time.
There's
At
gotta be
least
a-
one.
You know, here's the deal. I have beat him before, but it's the ones that I really needed to beat him didn't work out for me. I mean, you understand that with my career, you know, I'm just like right here. In a career that tall, I'm
I
like
elevated
right
your
here.
career so much. The time when I beat you and called you out on the squirrel, that made you
Put him like.
it's famous.
Yeah.
You're famous now.
I'm famous for finishing second to you. The deal. Think about my
That's
career.
not very
I think about it like
Hey, I got a
sometimes I
question
get
for you.
depressed and just sit there and I think, if it weren't for that Van Duzel guy, I would.
Van
People
Duzel.
would know who I. You know what I mean?
I'm
I
sitting
would
right
have
here.
won multiple tournaments.
I think he can hear you.
I can hear you.
He's sitting right here. You would have won multiple tournaments
Hey, I
had he
gotta-
just not shown up.
Okay.
And the right ones too.
I got to ask you something though. I mean, this you know, in Major League Fishing, you got to get an idea what jersey you pick. Are you trying to be like Ski?
Yeah.
That's a resemble
Is that yellow? I mean, he's
in the black part.
you
Yeah.
get the
I'm
yellow
a
tennis
yes.
shoes and you'll be
That's
there.
my problem. Maybe I don't have my. I
You should
don't. I
be
need to
color
find my
coordinated
own
of some sort.
identity.
You need to put a
Yes.
squirrel tail off the back of that hat, and then you'd be there.
Would I
Well,
catch him
and
better?
Some
You think?
squirrel hair jigs, and you got. I mean, you got the lures already.
It would help.
You got the squirrel tail worm.
I'm open for suggestions at this point.
I think he's
You
giving
guys
some
are
good
trying.
ones.
You guys are trying to be. Here's the deal. You guys are trying to be hurtful.
No, I think
And
he's
no,
giving.
I know you are.
No, we're not.
You're trying to be
You're one of
hurtful
my
and
bestest
mean.
buddies on
You're
the
mean
tournament trail.
spirited.
Mean spirited.
If you can't have fun, what
Should
can
you call
you
some
have?
of his sponsors?
You know, I'm looking for help. I'm at a.
I
I'm
think
at
he's
a
giving
point.
you some
My
good.
fishing right now is at a.
He's not taking your help. He's not.
I need to
It's
be
not
elevated
accepting.
right now, not beat down.
Not
You
go
don't need to
down.
be belittled. You need to be
I need to be brought up and put on.
He needs to be put on the pedestal
Yeah.
and not
put the squirrel tail up top.
Yes, just
take his advice. You know, he's got special voodoo power of some sort. If he says put a squirrel tail on the back of your head, put it on. Do you think he got where he's at by not doing what he thinks he needs to be doing? And he gives you some helpful advice. And you're
You
not
gotta
very
believe the
receptive.
Kriet.
here's the
Give me
deal.
some
If
good
I put a
advice.
squirrel tail on my hat, he would be, hey, that squirrel tail sucks. The squirrel tail I have at home is way better.
It's much bigger.
Let me give you two pieces of advice that'll really help you. And this is honest stuff here.
I'm listening.
Okay,
Pay attention.
you got to believe in yourself.
Mhm.
Even when you're doubting, you got to believe in yourself. Okay, when you're out there fishing, you got to believe in yourself. And the other thing is, and this is huge for you, because I've watched you for a lot of years. Worry about variables you can control, and don't worry about the ones you can't. You worry about a lot of variables out there when you're fishing, competing in tournaments that are out of your control. You can't worry about what I'm catching or what the weather's going to do or what, because you know he is somebody else. If the water's going to rise, if the the wind's going to blow or whatever, you worry about variables you can control. Take that to the bank right there.
Take it to the bank.
See now,
You
that
can't-
right
that's
then
great
I felt
advice.
like The other stuff was hurt.
I'm elevating him, right?
But
And
this-
now I
that
feel
took it
like
to the
that-
next level.
Think about that.
You can't
That's
control
words to
something.
live by.
I
man.
wish I had recorded
It's
that.
words to live
Well,
by.
we did record it. We have, and we still are recording it.
Right?
But I have the utmost confidence in you. You have variables in your control. This stuff called sabotage, blackmail, all these certain elements.
There you go. Yeah.
Now you don't have to stoop down to that level.
But
You don't.
it doesn't hurt.
You don't. It doesn't hurt.
He'll be all right. It's all about the attitude.
I feel kind of
From
bad
all every
now, all of a
catchphrase I
sudden.
got at him here.
I'm really feeling bad.
He's laying it on me,
Yeah.
boy. He really, and I'm gonna walk out of here. I'm gonna tell, like, boy, that Kevin does care about me.
He
what I mean?
does.
And then,
I
and then,
genuinely do.
and then
Yeah,
when
come
he
on.
walks off, he's gonna be.
If okay, tell me this then. If there was an opportunity at a tournament, and Kevin, you've already qualified for the classic, and Jeff was right behind you, only 1 ounce behind you, and he had to win this tournament to qualify for the classic, would you throw one fish out of your bag, being that you've already qualified, so Jeff Kriet could just get in there?
To throw away a win?
Yeah.
That'd be a hell no.
Hell no.
See, I do
yeah.
Remember we've talked about.
Not a win. You don't throw away a win. That's like having in
It's
your
just one
racing in
out.
NASCAR.
We talked
just
about
one
this.
laying off. You can't do
There's
that.
givers and takers in this sport.
I have helped you. I have tried to help
That's
you
pretty
numerous
selfish.
times in the past. Have
Very
I not?
selfish.
Sure. Have you not been? I mean,
I've tried to help
you might
before,
not think
too.
this, but we're
One
actually
fish.
pretty good buddies,
One
right?
fish. The smallest one. 'Cause
But
only
you
need
said
an
a
ounce.
win. You said a win.
It's a win.
If
Yeah.
I was
There's
going to
just one.
finish fifth,
Hey, we already
I
talked
would
about
do
your
that.
trophy.
You never
You have
did
a
a
trophy
win.
You
room.
rebuilt a house just to put your
you
trophies
go for
in.
the throat if you got a chance.
I have
to
a
win.
trophy shelf.
He has a trophy shelf. You have a trophy house. Just
You know,
1 ounce.
I've won a couple of trophies.
Yeah,
I'm proud of that.
but think about what a win would mean for you versus me. I mean, I'm at the tail end of a career already.
Well, let me just
Dwindling.
tell you something right now. You
Dwindling
never
career.
know when your next one's going to be, so
Woo.
you better learn to appreciate every one you get.
Yeah.
I've never taken one for granted, not one.
It's been
Enjoy every one.
27 years since I've won.
I don't even remember you ever winning one.
Well, it's
I've
been so
for a
long
long
that
time.
win goes. It doesn't count anymore.
It doesn't.
You've won. I've seen you win like at poker,
Yeah.
blackjack,
Yeah.
just not tournament bass fishing.
Damn, I picked the wrong profession.
We're wrong profession. Wrong profession. Oh, boy.
Oh boy, that's nice one. Thanks, man.
Oh.
Everything nice you said a minute ago to me about bringing me up and believing in myself, you just squashed it.
Maybe this will be your week. You never know.
It might be.
I think Ozzy Osbourne wrote a song about
He's
it.
got a 1 in 30 chance.
Those are good. Those are a lot better odds.
That's better odds than most.
That's a lot better odds than 1 out of 100. If you think about
Now
it.
I'm gonna. You say that. Now here's the deal. Do you want to fish 1 in 100? Okay, against
Is he in?
he's not in that 100.
Okay, take
Or
the
do you want to
odds.
fish 1 in 30 against this group?
Yeah, I'd take those other odds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, maybe we get a little
I mean,
side
you want to
thing
go.
going.
You want to play against 50 of your buddies and playing golf, or you want to go head to head with
Jack
Phil
Nicklaus.
Mickelson or something?
Yeah, I see your point there. I see your point.
Phil ain't been real strong lately. I wouldn't worry about him.
Well, you ain't been that strong lately either. I'm still worried about you.
Well, there you go. We all have our moments.
That's right.
I've
That's
never
right.
had a moment yet, but I'm
Yeah.
having one right now.
Well, you getting to sit against two
Yeah.
Yes.
legends.
This is
We do got. I mean, it looks like we do look the part.
Oh, we are competing, aren't we?
yes, yeah. Well,
He's just glad that he doesn't have to go after me tomorrow.
That's
you
right.
guys are not fishing against each other in the first round, are you?
Nope. We've only fished a couple of rounds together. And let me tell you what happened.
Why did it take you so long, Kriet, to get
Here
here?
we go.
Why did it take you so long?
I was fishing against him, and he was not
He's
having a
usually-
very good round.
Usually he's not even. Usually he's not even in the running. Is the
Right.
problem?
No, that's not true.
I know that
And
feeling.
he
Oh, okay. I remember this story.
he
Yeah.
was not catching them, and I was catching them okay. before the round, I made the mistake of saying, "You better tighten up. You kind of sucking, aren't you, there, Kevin?" And I giggled, hee hee hee. And when we left out,
Yeah.
and by the end of it, he finished fourth and knocked me to fifth.
Yeah. Is that the one that took him so long? He's sitting there. He's sat in his boat, and he's
What lake
thinking to
was that
himself.
at?
I was in Florida.
Oh, I'm thinking Amistad, where Kevin's sitting in his boat, and he's like, "What took you guys so long?"
Oh yeah,
Telling the
I
rest
did
of you,
fish that round with you. too.
telling the rest of you, "What took you so long?"
Yeah.
And he blew it out like he was done.
Yeah, he's done in like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Stupid like that.
And he's sitting there and he's eating a sandwich, thinking to himself, "What's taking Kriet so long?"
I'm not like Timmy Horton. I didn't go and order pizzas at the dock or anything like that.
I heard that.
Now listen,
And
he's talking
once
about
again,
himself in
here's the
third
deal.
person.
No,
He's a target.
What's
Talking
the
about
deal?
himself in third person.
I'm a giver, not a taker.
You are. I appreciate that about you. You ought to give your truck a break and go clean it out, though. I had to give myself a tetanus shot after sitting in it yesterday.
Yeah, I'll go do
Yeah,
that. I'll
probably
think about what he said.
Ebola
I'll think about what he
truck.
said, and then I'll think what you said, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get me a squirrel tail when I fish the first round.
Okay.
I'm gonna clean my truck.
Okay.
I'm gonna have. I'm gonna only worry about the variables that I can control.
That's right.
Period.
Period.
None of the other stuff. Not
You
the
do those
weather.
three things.
Not
Making
the
huge progress here.
and
Huge progress.
See, he's listening.
and I'm gonna look in the mirror and tell myself how I'm a good person.
That's right.
And you believe.
I'm gonna tell myself I'm handsome.
Yes.
Tell
That
yourself
I'm a
that.
clean person and I'm organized. And by golly, I'm a good fisherman.
That's right.
And I'm gonna elevate myself up.
To that
And
next
then you
level.
know what?
That's
My
right.
God, if
You're
he
gonna
wins
win.
this round this week,
You're gonna.
we'll never hear the end of
He'll
it.
take credit
His
for
head
the
will
whole
be
thing.
this
Yeah.
big with the
Yeah.
squirrel tail still hanging off the back.
That's
Extra
exactly.
squirrel tails.
That's
It'll be roadkill from here to
We'll
Oklahoma.
put
picked
triple
up.
tail on the back.
There you go.
right. That's
The
right.
old triple ripple.